Want to hear Dave Michigan have a heart attack after the Tampa Bay Lightning scored the third and winning goal of last night's game in the Stanley Cup Final? Edmund, watch the left foot. Marquez! 3-2 Lightning with 3-1 left. What a play by Victor Hedman! After that, Dave Michigan actually tried to propose to Victor Hedman due to the game he had yesterday. Victor Hedman said, "No thanks, bro." Anyway, Victor Hedman, a hell of a game, and that is Cedric Paquette. 3:11 left in the game, as you heard Dave Michigan call on the Lightning Radio Network. They're up 2-1 now. No one called this, did they? Nobody. Not one person. If you ask someone after 3 games of the Tampa Bay Lightning, any pundit, any hockey analyst, any guy with some hockey gumption, if the Tampa Bay Lightning would be up 2-1 and be down 2-1 in a game and then come back to win it 3-2 in Chicago, the answer would be no. However, they did it yesterday in a hell of a game, too.
And Ben Bishop stood on his head, especially in the first period there. Yeah. After the Lightning surprisingly opened the scoring, that Ryan Callahan breakaway from a great pass, 120 feet away from Victor Hedman, beats Corey Crawford, and then all of a sudden, 18 shots to 1 after that, and Ben Bishop just looking so injured, so beaten, so bruised in net. He was fantastic last night.
I tell you what, it bore me down watching him labor every time he got up, and I'll tell you why. Because if you're hurt, and Jeremy Roenick even said it on the show, like an hour ago, he was on the program, and he's like, if you look that hurt, there's no way you're playing if you're a goaltender. There's absolutely no way. So he says he's maybe got a minor tweak, and he's making too much out of it. Here's Ben Bishop, though, on how he's just such a warrior, man.
We talked a few times today, and we made a decision there before the game, and it's going to take a lot to not play in a Stanley Cup final game.
He's apparently got a hangnail on his left big toe. That's what he's got.
Whatever. He's a goalie. They're dramatic. They're weird. If he wants people to feel sorry for him, let him, because he's played brilliant.
He's a professional athlete.
Do you ever see skaters?
No. Nobody.
Do you? No. But the guys last night, Kipper and Kelly Rudy, were talking about, they all played with guys who...
Drama queens?
Yeah. Right? So, and some of the other guys roll their eyes because, you got to be tough to play hockey. But you know what? We don't know. We'll find out after the series what's really wrong with him.
I have a question.
As you said, though, if he's that hurt,
he's not playing.
He's not playing. So, but whatever. Credit him, though. He was unbelievable. 19 saves in the first.
Why he's not hurt?
Well, he's not. Of course, he's kind of hurt. He's not making this up. Why?
Well, I think he is.
Yeah, he just decided to fake an injury last game.
He's clearly banged up. But we never see forwards or defensemen act like that. Right. Only when they block a shot or they get slashed in a specific spot and then they go. Tyler Johnson's playing hurt. The guy can't even take face-offs.
So he's
he's hurt. A lot of guys
he doesn't wince. He doesn't labor to get up. He doesn't put his head back and go when he slides to the left. None of that crap. He just goes out and gets it done.
I mean, I get what you guys are saying. I just think it's a bit of, you know what, who cares? He's a big reason why they're up 2-1 in the series. He's 8-3 on the road in the postseason, 947 save percentage. He's been great. So what? If that's how he wants to act, just leave him be, because the Lightning are on their way to a cup here.
Would you rather
the better goalie of the two guys.
Would you rather win a cup or have everybody call you a giant puss?
Cup.
You can't have both.
Yeah. I would rather lose a cup and not be a puss than win a cup and be a puss. Fact. No way you should be playing. Anyway, and here's the other thing. I just would like to point.
He should be playing.
Well, there's no way if he's acting like that. There's no way he should be playing.
Well, he's clearly well enough to play.
So don't act like that.
Well, that's my point. I agree with you. It's just he's not that hurt.
Yeah.
And he likes to play up a little bit, and maybe it's a little gamesmanship too. Maybe he wants to get in the kitchen of the Blackhawks.
This is what I was going to say. Here's the other thing. Let me ask you guys something, or let me throw this. Let me lay it on Main Street for you. Let me put this on the countertop. Get out your knives. You can start cutting it up if you like. This giant piece of meat information I'm going to give you.
Information meat.
You're going to sit in a press. Do we have the press conference? Do we have the Ben Bishop press conference? If we can find some of the audio. Sorry to spring it on you in the last second, but if you can find it, Ryan, that'd be great. Mon, by the way. Not you, Favreau, because I know that wouldn't go well for me. So if you can find this whole thing, this is him in the press conference, and he's going on about how he can't say anything. I'm not saying. I feel like Marshawn Lynch. Yeah. No one's telling nothing. No comment. And then he goes out there, and he tells everybody with every movement that he's injured, and you pretty much know where it is. It's on the left side of his lower body, somewhere below his waist. I'm thinking.
And how tired are you?
I don't know if he injured his lady bits. I have no idea. But I was really tired by the third period of watching it.
And what about some transparency, finally, with injuries?
Well, they don't do that. But that's what he was offering.
With it.
But he was offering transparency by bouncing around like that.
And you know what I hate, Dean? When this series is over, we'll know exactly what's wrong with them. And then we'll hear right away. Every player that gets eliminated from the Stanley Cup playoffs, was dealing with his injury. So what? You have it?
Okay.
Just 2 clips from earlier in the day before the game.
This is Ben Bishop talking about things you can't talk about, but he'll show you later on in the game.
I'm not going to be much help to you guys right now, so we're not going to comment on that.
Translation, later on I'm going to wince a lot and dance around like something's really bothering me, so you guys can probably tell that. Clip 2.
I feel like Marshawn Lynch right now.